Mhm.
Okay.
Oh shoot, I gotta reload again. My thing just stopped. Everybody turn to an exclamation mark.
Uh-oh.
If I can't see your videos though, it's not the end of the world.
Nah.
As long as whoever's streaming can see everybody's video except for mine.
Stream. The stream guy. As long as he can see our videos, that's all that
All right,
matters.
I'm back. We're good.
Lego.
Okay. All right. So we're all good, right?
G2G.
Last chance.
Yep.
All right. Well, as you guys know, we ended last session with you guys finding something crazy down in the bilge of the ship. What seems to be like a pulsating, fleshy, weird mass of evil. And so it's you four down in the bilge. You guys got the first mate, Val, up there waiting for you. If you don't recall, he hollered down to you guys to say, get the hell out. His sending stone sent him a message, something about a trap, and he was very urgent about getting back out. Keep in mind, Val still has those 3 strong boxes with him.
Yep.
You can try to open them, take them back to the ship, whatever you want. Zach, I got a question for you. You put light on Val. Is that still active currently?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then he should light up like a beacon. Yeah, after you guys witnessed the evil thing, you all pretty much agreed you wanted to burn the ship, so I'll let you guys go.
All right, who's
go do
got
your thing.
torches?
I have a lit torch.
All
Unless Sturf is still holding it.
I think I gave it back to you after I burned all the spiders.
Yeah, I think you did too. So
Yeah.
I have a lit torch, and I was gonna throw it on whatever looked the most flammable cargo hold. And just gonna get the hell out of there. Or
do we
drop
have
it
any-
through the thing?
Yeah. I'm gonna burn the whole ship, but should we try to burn this thing first and then, or just set the whole thing on fire?
Well, you guys
Who's
can
the-
go.
Who's the fire? Who's the guy who knows fire best? Would that be the dwarf?
That would be me.
Chen. What's your ask Chen? What do you think the best way is to burn this thing and us to get out of here safely?
Well, I don't rightly know what it is that's in there.
Burn the
I-
ship and let the ocean.
Can you guys hear me, by the way?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good. I noticed my video went out for me. Can you guys still see me?
I see a chair.
Share it.
That's a nice chair.
Just an
It
empty
looks-
chair?
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Okay, then yeah, it's not working.
Or you
Damn it,
cast.
Calvin.
He cast invisibility on himself. Hey, it's Zach.
Okay,
There he is.
okay. Okay. I trust that Tyr will show us the way, and I'd like to tentatively approach the doorway to the tentacle-y mass.
All right.
And their tentacles are coming out of either side of the doorway.
Yeah, kind of looks like that's where they grab people and pull them in.
Well, yeah, because remember they pulled a face back in when we first
Yeah,
got to see it.
I thought the face was like further, like a little ways in.
I'm
It
getting
looks
weird.
Unpleasant.
I'm getting weird Independence Day vibes where release me.
All right.
But I mean I'm a little bit further back, so I just ask you guys what's in there.
Yeah, I'm approaching the door, David. Your turn.
Yes.
It's horrible. Want to look?
Yes. Well, if Van wants to take a look, he's more than welcome to.
I'm asking them what's in there.
Oh.
I am approaching the doorway. What do I see?
Well, what you see is.
I mean,
just-
you've revealed everything to us on the map as well. By the way, I don't know if you meant
Yeah.
to keep it that way.
I turned off dynamic lighting. So it's for this. It's since you're gonna burn everything's. So what you guys what you're looking at there, Chinna, it's just a mass of looks to be fleshy bits, various body parts. It all appears to have congealed together. Some bits are pulsating. Some bits look like tiny egg sacs, like maybe a spider's egg sac, but instead of woven in a silk thread, it's sinew and blood and guts and gore, and that is what you are looking at. You feel an immense, overwhelming sense of just dread, evil, and despair.
Okay, I say, aye, this place be evil. And
Burn it.
they should send them back to the
Do you
darkness
see
they came
anything in
from.
there that would have caused this?
I'm not willing to go in much further.
You
Just
want
glad
to try
no-
to wave the torch near the tentacles just to see if it backs away, and then we can just throw a torch in there and see if it catches. Does it look flammable? Like, does it look dry enough to at least catch, or is it like wet, like
It is
moist?
moist. Yes, it is. It it is wet. I mean, it's like bloody. It's like a mixture of like the consistency of blood, of phlegm, of bodily fluids, all like congealed together. But it is still
Whoops.
of
Ignore that.
it is still of flesh. As we know, flesh it can burn.
Okay.
I know you had mentioned previously that whoever was here had taken a lot of like the whale oil and stuff. Is there any left, or is it all gone?
There should be a little left. The individual who started the fire on the cargo deck did not use all of it. It appeared to have been just coated the spare lumber, the spare bits of wood in the oil, so it would burn. Just release a thick smoke and not use all of it.
Okay, I would. I say that. Yeah, Sturf and wait, I'm trying to remember your characters' names. Sturf, Neb, gather the remaining oil and any spare barrels of lantern oil you could find. We need to make sure that this lights and doesn't go out.
All right.
Do we want to start the fire right here, or go to the deck and start the fire?
I'm gonna make
So we
sure
have
there's
better-
at least half a barrel's worth of oil on whatever this is, and then we'll
Okay.
we'll make lines and splash it around up until the deck. We'll light it on the deck and then let it
Excellent.
make sure it gets back here.
I searched the bilge for any oil.
You find none.
I guess we got to
Any
go up
loose
to get the
pieces of
oil.
wood we could. Are there any loose pieces of wood nearby?
You guys remember seeing a bunch of smashed crates and boxes up on the
In the
cargo
hold.
in the cargo level.
All right, so I go up there to try to get that then, I guess.
Okay.
Since I'm the-
Splash a
Can
little
carry
bit
it.
of. Grab a few sticks, splash some oil on the sticks, and throw them. So there's something to catch.
it's up here. Is this where the cargo level is?
I'll
Yes.
go grab the sticks. You grab the oil.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Sturf's bigger and stronger. He can probably carry something heavier.
Carry a
I'll
couple
grab
barrels maybe or something.
I'll grab
Okay.
some kindling and maybe a small flask of oil.
Okay. Well, if it's just one of you going up there, I'm not going to switch the map over. You can just role play it. But you guys do remember when you entered the cargo hold, you saw a lot of the boxes were smashed, the boxes torn apart, and things. and
So there's plenty of wood, probably.
yeah, plenty of wood because if you recall, Van, the person whose hastily written letter you found just said they busted up a bunch of stuff to burn, so somebody like you guys would discover this. So,
That's right. I have my little letter.
yeah, you've got that fun letter, the one that you read and you're like, nope, let's not go down there.
Yep.
But now
When
you
we
know
went down
why.
here,
All right. So Sturf is gathering the stuff. Well, what's everyone else doing?
I want to try and I mean, obviously, I'm not going to see anything more than what Chin has seen, but I'm kind of curious about this stuff in here, and like, I want to see if it could be like hiding something in there.
In the gross, evil flesh mess?
Yeah. I want to see if the gross, evil flesh mess is hiding something inside of it.
well, I have a question.
Mhm.
Neb has devil's sight now. Can I see better in the room? I can see normally, magical, and at regular.
Well, yeah.
Do
I
I
would-
see anything in there that made this?
No. But you see everything in greater, finer detail with little wisps of like this like aura coming off of it. That's what Neb assumes is what's making everyone feel like on edge. Get the closer they get to it.
Gotcha. Then I would suggest you not go.
And Van, if you want to see, give me an inspection roll if you want to see anything.
All right. Investigation, you mean?
Yes. What did
Yeah,
I
okay.
say? I thought
Inspection. I was yeah. You said inspection. I was just making sure I was.
Gotcha.
God damn it!
You see,
I can't even see my feet.
you see that the tentacles wrap around bones, and the pulsing of the flesh-like substance is more prevalent around what appears to be egg sacs.
Yeah. Neb does.
Do you think it's the crew? I'm asking Chinna, looking at both of them.
Or some monstrosity came from them. We should get back on deck and check on Val. The captain says there's a trap, but we mustn't let this linger in this world much
We
longer.
mustn't tarry.
Yes.
Yeah. So I come back. What did I find up there as far as oil and stuff to burn?
You found enough oil to fill up, you emptied out what appeared to have been a large ale cask. You dumped that out of its precious ale, and we were able to fill up about half with the oil that you found left over.
All right. I bring it up to the group. So where am I placing this?
We're just gonna pour it out in a trail behind us as we go back up.
Yeah, and Zach said he'd be back in 5.
Let's just assume he brought a few pieces of wood with him. Let's splash some on the wood, throw a few pieces of wood in that room so there's some catch on fire, and then leave
Okay.
a trail of oil as we go back to the deck.
Deal.
Pray to the gods that nothing attacks us.
Yeah. So, yeah. Let's do that.
So you guys
Okay.
are wrapping up a bunch of soaking some wood in oil and letting it go.
Yeah, just splash some oil on some pieces of wood, throw it in that room, different places, so that when the fire gets to that part of the ship, there's stuff for it to catch in. And then hopefully the wood of the ship will.
Gotcha. All right. Well, go ahead and do it. You guys doing it?
Doing it.
All right, I'm gonna chuck a piece of wood in there that's soaked in oil.
All right. I'm not even gonna let you roll for that. It is well soaked in oil, and as you throw the wood, the oil that's still dripping off the wood, um, it well, everything catches fire rather nicely. So you
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
let's get out of here, guys.
yeah, let's fucking run.
I thought we were gonna set it on fire over the trail, but okay.
Do I
So not-
see anything? Do I see anything? Like as we're leaving, I kind of want to look back and see like if anything's coming out after us.
Turn into a pillar of salt, bro.
no, nothing is coming after you. In
Okay.
fact,
Hey, you
now
never
that
know. Those spiders could have been chasing us because there's fire and that's what they do.
well, the spiders were already burned previously. With
Guys, I have a bad feeling about something. We'll talk about it
Xenomorphs
when
or
we get up
anything
top.
like that could be coming though.
So, Van, Joe, to answer your question, as you're looking inside there, in fact, you don't see anything coming out at you. You see the opposite. Those tentacles by the door, all the tentacles around the egg sacs, and everything that was pulsating is now starting to pop and just sort of wither and burn. The tentacles are withdrawing and writhing. You would think it's in pain if it was a living creature.
Okay, that is good to
Good.
know.
Oh,
And
Oh.
since Zach is
We
not
have to-
here,
that-
I'm gonna
We have
move.
to find the guy that left it.
time to go, Mimis. Don't fall off the couch, please, bro. Don't fall off the couch, babies. Oh, you got him.
Okay. You guys are leaving a trail of flames behind you, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I wanted to leave enough space so that it'll take a minute or for the fire to catch outside of that room to give us time to run out.
Gotcha.
So it's got to like burn its way to the door and then to the wall, and then it'll catch. Once the ship is burning, it'll catch the oil, then spread to the rest of the ship. I want to give us at least a couple minutes to get out of here.
Gotcha.
Well,
And
I'm dashing out, so I'm moving 60 feet per turn.
Yeah, same here.
so it's 60 feet for the dash, right? I'm helping
Yeah.
Zach by controlling his character, so
It's 60 feet for the dash, but that's like your whole turn.
okay. Well, there we go.
How did you get the line to pop up to show the movement?
I
Just
pick
Q.
up the icon and then push Q, and then anytime I want to like turn a corner, I just push Q again. And then I
Oh,
don't.
got it,
Oh, the
okay.
ladder
Oh.
was right here anyway, so.
Yeah, so looks like
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. And as you guys have been going, you guys have been lighting that fire behind you.
Yes, sir.
So there's fire.
Yeah. Oof.
And we're going straight to the top deck. I don't care
Yeah.
about what's in that cargo hold right now.
Nope. We have the strong boxes we can take back as well.
Okay.
So, I mean, it'll probably be a good haul. Just
All right.
straight all the way up.
So there's the flames as you guys were lighting
Nice.
as you were going. Since I'm controlling Chinna, I'll just have him.
Just drag us all up there.
Yeah, you guys are all back on the cargo deck.
The
Hey, there's
fire's
Russell Crowe.
shooting at us.
All right, so since you guys started the fire, it's starting
is on
come up.
fire.
It is starting to come up through the floorboards. It is working very, very well. Your plan. Are you guys not? Where are your tokens?
They're
not-
still downstairs. We couldn't drag them.
Oh,
I don't know how to drag them through floors.
gee, this
Plot twist: Dave decided to kill him.
this GM, y'all. I mean, what's his problem?
New technology. That's every person's problem as they get older.
All right. Well, there you guys are, all of you.
Nice.
And
Cool.
so as you guys climb up, Val is looking behind him at the smoke and the flames starting to rise from under the floorboards of the ship, and he's just like, "Lads, what the hell did you find down there?"
We did what you asked. We made sure it's not going to affect anybody else anymore.
I'm just wiggling my fingers in front of my face, going tentacles.
And Val sees everyone everyone's panicked and rushing towards the door, and he was just like, "Lads, we got to get back to the ship. The sending stone captain gave us. They said this has been a trap all along. We got to get back and help our crew. Who's helping me carry these boxes? There might be treasure or other things inside."
Can I
I'm
hold?
here. I'm here.
Okay, I was about to say, can I? I'll grab. I'm absolutely grabbing one because I got really excited with the strong boxes.
Okay.
I'll take one.
All
I
right.
can.
I'll take two if he needs his hands free because I'm not that great of a sailor anyway.
Gotcha. No, they should. A person shouldn't be a challenge for any of you to
Okay.
carry, so it shouldn't matter who is carrying those.
Okay, that's good.
You gotta wait. Mom's getting you back ready. No. Excuse you.
All right. So.
So we start heading out.
We're out. We're on our way out, right?
Yep.
And yeah. And let me just tell
Yeah, you're tired.
everyone. All right. You guys have successfully run out, and you see.
I gotta take a quick 2-second break. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Do I see our boats that are no longer tied up to the ship?
They should be there.
Oh, they're not showing on my screen.
One moment. All right, there's a
Oh,
boat.
that was
Okay.
be someone parked it in the ring.
Alrighty, back.
All right, welcome back.
Sorry. Here we go. So we're going.
Yeah,
To
your
our little
boats.
ships.
Yeah, your little rowboats that you guys constructed the mast and sail on are still tied where you had them. And now that the ship is fully engulfed in flames, the flames are shooting out of the grate that is to enter the cargo hold, and you see the flames start to spread. And
Let's get going, boys.
And everyone is getting in the boats.
I don't know where my
I don't know. Don't worry about it. I can fix that.
if it matters, Neb was just running for it,
No, you guys were all running.
cannonball into the
and-
water next to the boat and get on there.
Does that map look good to you guys on your screen?
Yep.
Because it looks like
That's
a blurry mess on mine.
that's how it was set up. Yeah, it looks good for me.
It's blurry
Yeah,
in
that's
mine.
fine.
Oh, is
Okay.
it? It looks,
Okay, it just
it's not
takes a
blurry
sec
for
to
me.
load.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Come on, man! I
there
thought
it
you
is.
had a
Yeah,
good
just-
PC now. Should render like
Ooh.
nobody's business.
Oh,
that 36 shots.
My my internet sucks though. I have
Okay.
I have a great computer, but my internet sucks.
That's the one. That's one of the few redeeming qualities about living in a really big city like Los Angeles is that my internet, even though I have a lower end internet, I have 200 down, 200 up.
Nice.
Okay.
So you have a giant penis, but you can't keep it up. Is that what you're saying?
I'm Asian, man. I don't. I'm not.
Oh, I was talking
Let's
to
not
Dave.
go. Oh, oh, him. Yes, he's
It
he's
was a
fine.
metaphor. We weren't calling people out. Anyways, I fixed the problem, and I feel.
Yay!
Yay! Good. All right,
Turns
so
out it's
go-
Boats on fire.
yeah,
Just to
no,
update you.
I'm curious as a IT fanboy. What was the problem, Zach?
So ironically, when you unplug it and plug it back in,
Uh huh.
there is a certain little daisy chain of steps you have to follow, and it'll make it work. So you unplug your monitor, or unplug both monitors from the PC, then unplug them from the power source, then unplug the PC from the power source, then wait a minute. It has to be a minute because I tried it without. Plug back in the display port, or plug back in the monitor that wasn't working, which in this case was the display port. Plug it back into the power, plug the PC back into the power, turn the PC on with only that monitor plugged. It comes on just fine, and then you can plug in your second monitor and it'll pop up. I don't know.
Wow.
That's after uninstalling and reinstalling my drivers and everything
Oh my
else.
God.
It just you have to
So that's
unplug it
wow.
and plug it back in a
I feel like
specific
it's a
order.
really fancy way of saying, have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yeah, but like, no, I mean, I removed my graphics card and put it back in, and then reconnected the
Jesus.
cables. I turned it off and turned it back on, but unless you do this little daisy chain of steps, it doesn't work. But it
And
works.
Zach, again, I wasn't trying to get you upset when I was asking if you'd unplugged and replugged in chat earlier, because I legit had an issue when I was plugging in my 3 monitors. I just plugged in everything at once, and then it was only recognizing one monitor and not the others, so I had to plug in the main one, and then plug in the second one, and then plug in the third one. Just not all at once, because then my computer was just like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Can
So
you stop?
No, it's really good. I apologize. I have my father's temper, and especially shit with electronics and computers not working. It's just I go straight to 100, and it's like, oh, did I turn it off or turn it back on, you motherfucker?
I wasn't trying. I was legit trying to be helpful, but like I'm
I
glad
apologize.
No,
It was my overreaction.
No,
It was my
I've worked
overreaction.
with you long enough to like before we were working from home and we were working at the office. I know you were having a bad day, and I'm just not going to talk to Zach unless he says something to me first. So
Okay,
I got this.
We're gravy now.
I got the same vibes from your message. I'm like, okay then. Okay.
I have 2 working monitors and an herbal remedy, and I am ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
All right. Well, what you missed, Chinna. The ship is now on fire. The other folks found some remaining oil. They soaked some wood and lit it aflame and threw it into the evil fleshy mass, and it caught fire very quickly. And as if Van would like to explain to you what he saw, he's more than able to.
I was when Val asked what we found down there. I wiggled my fingers in front of my face, going, "Tentacles!"
But what did you see as the flames were lighting?
Yes, so as we lit the flames, the tentacles withdrew and began writhing, and the eggs and other fleshy bits inside started popping. And I felt as if that were a living entity, it was in pain and dying.
Good.
That's what we all said.
Back to heaven, yeah.
And I don't know if you were here when Neb asked, but he had, what was that thing you have now, Neb? Something vision?
Devil vision or something.
Double sight.
Yeah, devil sight. Yeah, so with that active, he saw like this like aura of like evil emanating from this thing. So hopefully you guys don't have to worry about this anymore.
Neb also has a very bad feeling about that sailor, but for that, want to figure out what's the arch.
Okay. Well, we'll see if your bad feelings play out the way you think, but let us carry on. We are now in our sailboats.
We are moving as quickly as possible back to the boats, right?
Is it still, the sun is not completely down yet, correct?
Well,
Or
I'm-
is it dark?
I'm glad
Here
you
we are.
asked. I'm glad you asked. So, the sun has now set, and the only light is that of the rising full moon. It is slowly rising behind the ship you have set ablaze. From behind, you can now feel the heat of the flames, and if you turn your head and look behind you, you will see thick black smoke, even thicker than what had initially drew you to this ship. It is much thicker and blacker and just oilier, more smoke coming from the bow of the vessel where you guys started the fire. And ash is now starting to fall down from the burning ship. It is landing on the ocean surface, and it's slowly being carried and drifted by a light breeze.
That's not good.
That is
And
not. That's I had the same feeling as you're like, oh shit.
and
oh no.
if someone
Spores.
if someone can give me a perception check, that'd be great. All right.
Not bad. That's halfway there. Ryan's
All right.
Slightly
better.
more than halfway.
All right. So, Van and Sturf, as you guys are looking behind you, you're scanning the water. The reef sharks you saw previously are no longer there. The water
Or
appears still, other than the waves lapping up against of the burning vessel and just the wind, the light breeze. So there are no more reef sharks in your general vicinity.
As with my sailor background, can I take that to mean anything, or is that just that they're running from the fire, or is it because it's nighttime, or
From
roll
your
for that?
sailing background,
or is that
you would know it's not uncommon to see reef sharks around the reef you guys are at. You would actually expect more sharks to be present at just after sunset as they start doing their nocturnal hunting. But actually, that leads me to a great point. Neb, give me an Arcana check.
All right, one second. I just had to refresh.
Okay.
Character sheet froze and come back.
I got so many screens now, like I don't know where to look.
I've seen it.
stimulation overload?
You sound like Andy from The Office when he got fired and he's doing his first talking head back. He's like, I don't know where to look. It's been so long since I've done one of these.
So, I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know what to do with my hand.
I'm sorry, you said
That's kind of how I imagined Van doing the tentacle thing, except I was wiggling my fingers doing that.
Tentacle. Yeah.
Tentacles.
So yes, Neb, give me an Arcana check because now that Sturf has wondered about the sharks, you want to.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
I
about,
guess I
man.
know what's going on.
Yes, in fact, you do. Dramatic pause. You feel that evil presence starting to dissipate. The evil feeling you all had felt in the bilge, you're feeling it lessen and lessen. The more the fire rages and the more you get away, the farther you get away from the burning ship.
Okay, that's good.
Yes. Okay, and let me move these boats for you guys. These boats have a speed of 30 in the water, so which way do you want to go?
Towards our ship
Towards your
as,
ship.
as quickly as possible.
Quickly as possible.
It's not quite 30, but that's good enough. It's a little more.
I want to shake the strongbox and see if I can tell if something's in it.
Okay. It jingles.
Nice. That's what I say. Nice.
So while you're in transit, do you want to try to open one?
Just think of South Park when it's the episode with the kid.
I would love to try to. I don't think I have. Yeah, pretty much. I don't think I have any tools for it though. Do I?
Do you? That's on your character sheet.
I don't think I. No, that's what I was looking at. I was like, I don't think I have
I've got
anything that
these
even
tools.
could.
If he has got thieves tools,
Oh, but
that's-
he's in the other boat.
Well,
I have a strong box with me. as
yeah.
well.
So Val grabbed one, Van grabbed one, and Sturf grabbed one.
Sturf.
So
there's one on ours.
there is
Okay.
one in yours.
Can you open it?
Yeah, give me.
I'm-
If you have dexterity check.
I'm sailing right now. So if you want to open it, go for it.
Do you have proficiency in thieves tools, or do you just have thieves tools?
That's a good question.
Neb.
Well, my background is criminal, so I would have proficiency.
Okay. Then you
should
would roll
have
your
that.
proficiency bonus plus usually it's perception, unless yeah, dexterity is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Unless
Would it-
David is
would it-
saying it's something different.
No,
Could
no.
it be sleight of hand? Maybe. Oh no. never mind.
that's
still
Don't even
bad.
listen to me.
Still
Okay.
does, yeah.
Yeah,
Using the tool thieves tools is how you pick locks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I can't like actually click. I thought maybe if I clicked on.
You should be able
if
to
you
click on the tools, and it should roll it. You might have to add some numbers to it, but it should roll it for you.
And if not, on the top left, you can always just roll a single d20 and then tell us what your modifier is,
Exactly.
and then figure it out later, basically.
Y'all have to roll a single d.
Yeah, go to the little dice thing, just hover over it, and it'll give you all the options to roll d4, d6, 8, 10, 20.
There you go. So
5 plus. What's your?
Proficiency. Should be 2 at this point,
proficiency
right?
is
No matter
2
what.
plus whatever his dexterity is. There you go.
There, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Whoa. whoa,
Um,
whoa.
You actually rolled a 5 the first time you rolled it. That was like perfect actually, because he rolled a 5 previously, and then when he did it as a tool, it rolled a 5. That's cool.
Nice. Yeah,
So
huh,
9.
perfect. So he got a 9.
I'm not sure how that just happened.
Did you hit it twice?
I might have.
You did it right the first time. The second time you did it wrong. I was letting you know because it said +2 O +2, and the other one says 002.
Yeah,
So you
'cause
missed your.
nothing happened when I clicked on thieves tools the first time. I guess there must have been a delay.
It's
I
'cause you
should be
rolled a
able to do
16.
Weird.
This.
I just want to let you guys know we have a special guest in our chat. My wife is watching.
Hello, David's wife,
Hey, wifey.
I just found out. I didn't know. So. Cool.
Mrs. Courier, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Mrs. Courier.
It's
Nice to meet you. I'm Zach. Maybe you've heard of me.
I've heard it's pronounced Courier.
Technically, it is, but it's the American
I was about to
version.
say that's all we called you in high school, man.
Yeah.
Hi, David's wife. I knew him from high school.
It's true.
I'm probably the only person around here that's known him longer than you, but you know him better than I do.
Yeah, nice backpedal, bro.
Thank God I knew him as well as I needed to.
Well, there
I'm
was
just
that.
kidding with you.
There was that one time.
We don't talk about the locker room.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. That nothing
Yeah,
happened in the locker room.
honestly, I have no earthly idea how I just rolled.
Well,
I do.
I really
You rolled it again. You got a 16 the second time, and then your +2 proficiency.
If you have it on your character sheet, it should be right beneath where your skills are. It should say tool, and it'll probably say thieves
it's-
tools.
It's doing
When
it.
you-
Oh, I see.
And when
what
you
it's-
click on it,
When
it'll
you-
ask
when
you
you-
what stat you want to use, and I picked dexterity, and then I
yeah,
rolled.
it's not like everything else on the character sheet automatically rolls it to the side. I have to
Hmm.
click on thieves tools, then go back to roll 20, and then click on the thing for dexterity.
Oh, well, we got it.
Yeah,
alright.
it's there now. Sorry about rolling so many times, but I
No,
wasn't
no,
sure
it's
how-
fine.
what I did.
So you are successful in that roll.
With the first one.
We're gonna go with that. Yes.
Okay.
I'm a kind, benevolent dungeon master. But no, you open it, and are you gonna spill it out in the boat or what? You're just gonna poke through
Kinda,
it.
I'll look and see what's in it first before I don't want to just dump it all over the boat.
All right. Well, as
I would
you
imagine I can see.
That's how it goes. Okay, got it.
I can see just fine. So
yes, as you are poking around there,
Sorry, I'm just clearing that out.
no problem. You find a bunch of copper pieces, a bunch of silver pieces, some gold pieces around because you're just poking through. You're not actually counting it. You find some quartz. You find some agate. You also find 3 potions of healing.
Nice.
And as you keep poking around, at the very bottom of that strong box, there is some parchment with appears to be an official seal of some sort. Near, like under the parchment, is a small amulet.
Mm.
So let
I
me.
will examine.
I'm gonna copy and paste what is in that strong box into chat so no one forgets it.
And these are standard potions.
Yeah, standard healing potions. Potions of healing.
Those 1d4s? 2d4?
I think a potion is 2d4.
2d4.
I think.
All right. So that is what is in that strong box. So since that is opened, yeah,
I have no issue divvying up the loot later.
Yeah.
Neb would like to keep the amulet and examine it.
okay. You would like to keep.
Neb likes.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. So
And I'm not trying to hide the fact that I'm keeping, but I'll just say I'd like to keep this amulet before we decide what to.
Well, it's just me and you on the boat, so go for it.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you. So.
Yeah, just go ahead and take
Do I
it.
have time to examine it while we're on the way back, or?
Well, I'm the one sailing, so you're good.
yeah, well, while we're
Okay.
doing that, let's go.
Picture
there.
like this dark robed like evil guy fixing a lock, pulls out this amulet, looks over, and like this big muscular orc, like half orc is steering the ship. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna keep this, okay?" And Star's like, "That's cool," and he just like pockets it.
I just give him a little. Cool, dude.
Rotate you guys
I don't
there.
know. I don't know if you see me or know me, but I don't really mess around with amulets.
Cool.
Neb, when you leveled up, did you take anything to determine if anything was magical or not?
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, it just appears like an amulet then.
Okay.
That's all you know for now.
Don't believe it. Let me make sure I didn't. No. I
No,
didn't.
no detect magic or anything.
Nope.
Okay, well, it appears to be a pretty well-worn amulet. No real distinguishing marks to it at all. Appears to be made out of silver. Oh, let me add. Oh my god, this mouse.
Gotcha.
Okay, there. I fixed that in chat, so no one forgets. Okay.
Yeah, he would generally go to a contact port and have them examine it exactly what it is. For now, it's a worn silver.
Okay.
Anything
Well,
symbols on it?
No distinguishing marks, other than that it's well worn and there's like scratches on the surface. So it's certainly old.
I'm just gonna leave it in lockbox and look at the document.
Okay. Why don't you give me an investigation roll on those documents?
Nice.
Oh, very nice. So yeah, Ben, you look at these documents and what you see surprises you. That seal, it's the official seal. Are you guys ready for this?
I'm ready
Yes.
to drop the ball.
The Dwarvish Navy.
Hmm.
And those documents, they appear to be details, and a lot of it is just like ship's registry, things like that. But one page at
Well,
Go ahead.
what language is? Because I only.
Oh, it is in Dwarvish. Yeah, good call. So yeah, you recognize the seal, of course. You would probably have to take the rest of the documents to our friendly dwarf to get translated to know the
So
full
I
contents.
can tell it's in Dwarvish.
Yeah, you can tell it's in
Yeah.
Dwarvish. You can also recognize, as well as seasoned sailors, you know what the Dwarvish Navy seal looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably curse at a dwarf. That's about the.
That's probably what Chin has taught you, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna shut everything back up in the lockbox.
I'd
I'm
like
not gonna lock
to.
it. I'll just shut.
Go ahead, Zach.
I'd like to look to the ship. I mean, I know the captain called us saying it was a trap. Is there any like ruckus on deck that I can see?
Uh, well, you guys are still a little bit far, and it's dark, and the moon is full, so that would help with seeing, but it's still not
120 feet.
like fully up. So, yeah,
Neb looks towards the.
you guys are still pretty far from that boat, so you can see dark shapes moving about in a hurried manner. At
Are
least
there lights, lanterns lit?
yes, there are lanterns lit, but not as many as you would think for something. Because of the nature of why you guys are rushing back to the ship, Captain assumes it's a trap. So if the, as you would all know, the captain would not have as many lights on if it was like pirates or anything. So you guys would all know that just for being on this ship. Well, okay, not all of you. Maybe Van is just like,
I was about to say I probably have no idea.
yeah, Van's probably like, why are the lights out, y'all? But yeah. So let's get you guys a bit closer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So that's a new turn for everybody. What's everyone doing now?
I just had to be plugged in a certain way, but I figured it out.
I'm mostly patiently waiting for us to get back to the ship. I'm not paying any heed to it because I don't necessarily know what is awry. I am excited about this strongbox.
All right.
You knew joining a
Neb-
ship was a good idea.
Neb is gonna look behind us towards the burning wreckage.
All right, yeah. So the flames are definitely shooting higher than they were the last time you looked, Neb. The smoke from the bow of the ship is still the darkest smoke of any of the other burning bits on that vessel. So everything appears to be what you guys had intended. Burning the ship. Nothing looks amiss from there. You guys want to press on?
Yep.
All
Yep.
right, we are pressing
With
on.
haste. Yeah.
We are pressing on with haste. And look, your ship draws ever near.
Neb is going to very, very closely look at our ship as within 100 feet of it. This thing looks looks just like normal precaution.
You were breaking out, Neb. Something about normal precaution.
Neb can see up to 120 feet, dark. So once we're at that range, be very careful
Well,
looking at our own ship to see if it looks amiss or just normal precaution.
well, Neb, you are right at 120 feet. It seems. I saw that. So from what you know of the ship, under a situation like this, things seem to be normal. In this abnormal situation.
And I don't see any signs of any other ships or rowboats alongside our ship.
Well, if you want to give me a perception check, you can check the surroundings.
Sure. Not terrible.
Not terrible. So as you're looking around, you look back at the ship, the dart in front of you. You look at the Dulcinea behind you on flames. Behind the Dulcinea, you see the full moon still rising. Off in the distance, you see what appears to be just some clouds rolling in, which isn't abnormal. But that's all you see.
How close are our rowboats to each other?
They are about 15 feet, depending on who. 15 to 25 feet, something
Okay.
like that.
I'm going to telepathically tell each of them that things look normal for the circumstances, but be on the
All right.
because I can do that up to
And raises a
within
hand
range.
in acknowledgement, keeping radio silence, nodding to Neb, and sailing onward.
Okay.
And I'm still going to be actively watching our ship.
All right. So all eyes forward.
I
Yeah, I think we're close enough. I wouldn't look back at the ship again.
All right. All right. So we're moving forward. Getting closer. You guys just want to press on?
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
the idea.
I'm mainly focused on just moving the boat safely to the ship as quickly as possible.
Yes, David, we're walking into the fight.
I don't know that there's a fight.
Okay.
Awfully quiet for a fight.
Do a barrel roll.
Well, okay. Shit. If you want me to, let me do the. Oh, wrong ship. Okay, never mind.
Wait, are we actually doing a barrel roll?
I tried, but I selected the wrong ship. Whatever. So what are we doing now, folks?
Well, we're sailing onward. What happens next?
Sorry, I was muting. My kid was screaming in the back, so I kept muting and muting just to talk when I can.
Dude, my kids were screaming so much before we started streaming. I'm like, oh my god, shut up. I love them all to death, but at bedtime they get whiny.
Yeah. Hence this one. We move closer to the boat. Just get on this boat.
All right.
Do I see any of the crew on the ship?
Well, Neb, I'm glad you asked. In fact, yes. You see a crew member leaning over the side, shouting at you guys. But how far are you away now, Neb? You are okay. You guys are within shouting distance now. So
Neb, can you communicate with that guy telepathically?
Not close enough.
no.
That's why I asked if I could.
No, but you guys are relatively in shouting distance. The crew member on the dart is leaning over, straining to be as loud as he possibly can. he's shouting, "Watch out! Behind you!"
I turn and
behind us.
I heed. Yeah,
I think we all look behind
Yeah.
us.
we
All
all
right.
do.
You all do. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
I mean, I do it kind of in a confused way because I see everybody else turning. Because I was paying
You're
attention
like-
to the strong box.
You're like,
I was paying attention to the strong box. I'll be honest.
you're like, huh?
Just talking to it. You so strong.
It's like, ooh, I can't wait to see what's in you.
Mm-hmm.
So, you all
We are
turn.
still talking about the game, right?
We're talking about the strong boxes. So,
Okay.
you all turn your gaze from the dart to what's behind you. Each of you are scanning the burning ship behind you and the surrounding area and the horizon. You're expecting something on the ocean's surface. A trap is what the Sending Stone message had said. You're all starting to think now a trap from what? Most likely pirates, you all assumed. Now you're all unsure as you don't see any telltale signs of piracy. Instead of a ship, you spot two large shadows moving toward you. And let me...
In the water or... Oh.
So you see the shadows moving toward you. They're changing shape as the waves go up and down.
So we don't know that shape yet, or we do.
At first, you think it's a large creature below the waves, until until something eclipses the rising full moon behind the burning Dulciana. Looking up, you all stare dumbfounded. The object being backlit, and you cannot make out any details. But you do see some kind of ship suspended in air, surrounded by clouds or fog. Then
Airships.
you see the other one. You miss it at first because it's higher in the sky. You're all thinking impossible. Ships don't fly. You're thinking that all almost simultaneously. The ship, still eclipsed by the moon, starts to emit a blue glow at its bow. It's dull at first, but it's rising in intensity and brightness. The second ship follows suit. An almost blinding bluish-white light fills up the sky brighter than the full moon. Suddenly, the bright light arcs across the night sky directly toward you. It looks like a streak of lightning that won't fade from existence. It's glowing brighter and brighter, and it's coming toward you.
Fuck.
I shot the chin.
Is
Is that normal?
Jenna says, hard to port.
Can we tell its trajectory? Is it coming at us, or does it seem like it's going towards the ship?
Well, that's a very good question. Let's roll for it. Let's.
What am I rolling?
I almost said perception, but Zach said I did too much of that last time.
It's perception.
So
Perception check.
I feel like this one would because we're not look. I mean,
No, give me-
maybe for him.
give
but
me-
the
give
rest
me-
of us are just.
this is Sturf, right? With Sturf, experienced sailor, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I have navigator's tools, but I don't know if this is more of like I'm just looking at it, trying to see if I can see the trajectory.
Well, Sturf, give me an insight check.
Insight. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
insightful.
So, Sturf, you know that while those arcs of bluish-white lightning energy blasts coming seemingly at you, you know you guys are not the target. You're small fish. There's a much bigger fish in front of you. You instinctively know you're not the target. The dart is the target.
Okay. I immediately tell Neb to communicate with the other small boat. It's aiming for the dart. Tell them immediately. I'm not sure what else we do after this.
Shout that to the. I shout to the sailor that was leaning over the railing that they're about to be hit with a weapon. They're about to be hit by lightning.
Okay, so Neb, as you're shouting back at the guy, he clearly sees what is coming at him, and his eyes are literally the size of dinner plates. He is so scared right now. He is like frozen in place.
I scream, "Take cover!"
Okay, and the man, still visibly shaken, takes cover. Oh, cool.
Hopefully he yells at the rest of the. Ooh.
Little animated effects. Just for y'all. Sorry, I got distracted by those. What'd you say?
I said that was neat. And hopefully the guy relayed that message to the other people.
Oh yeah, no, most certainly. He took off. Like a cheetah. Presumably to where Captain Dowell is, to inform him and start prepping. But
So is the ship not hit yet? Because I feel like that blue lightning arc hit.
no, the ship has not been hit yet. So
They're pretty far up in the air.
yeah, they are pretty high up right now, but they are coming in fast. It's just fast in D&D terms,
Turn's not over yet.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Hey, Chinna, since Neb telepathically told you guys you are not the target, can you give me a history check just for shits and giggles?
I sure can.
I'm gonna grab another drink.
Am I doing this too? Because I do have.
Okay. So your brain has been like in overdrive since you saw these floating, suspended ships, Chinna. You do seem to recall a rumor of a flying boat, but you can't recall the specifics. You might have thought maybe it was something you overheard in a bar at one of the last ports, but you seem to have recalled just laughing it off as just some drunk guy being drunk, just telling tall tales.
Okay. Can it be? How's that?
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's perfect. Is Ryan back?
I'm back.
All right. So, did you bring enough for the class?
Virtually.
Okay. All right. So, we ready to continue?
Oh yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. So yeah, the energy streaks over your head, and of course, you've all come to the realization since Sturf realized this, and you guys all found out. You are not the target. The intended target is your home ship, the Dart. The first energy beam impacts the Dart. Is it doing it? Okay.
It's doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So yeah, the first one impacts the Dart. I lost where it was. So yeah, the first energy thing impacts the Dart. It impacts with the fury you guys had never seen before, followed closely by the second with a similar effect. The Dart literally explodes, and we lost somebody.
Yeah, we lost Ben.
Yeah, I had to refresh my.
Okay, you're still here. Okay. But yeah, the Dart explodes in true Michael Bay fashion. It basically implodes and explodes and everything. Masts fall into the water. Splintered wood streaks through the air in arcs, landing all around you guys. Body parts of your former crew start plopping into the water near you guys as well. Now,
is there anything left of the ship,
is there anything left of the ship?
or is it
Well,
is there like big holes in it, or is it just completely gone? Okay, that answers my question. I should just wait next time.
no worries. It's fine. Now, where was I? Okay. The ship breaks in two. The rear of the ship sinks fast because it's fully loaded with cargo. The bow of the ship is now bobbing on the ocean surface, listing to one side. You don't see any sign of life at first glance.
And
Now-
I mean, shouts out, no!
No. So, gentlemen, with an impact the fury of which, as ferocious of which you have never laid eyes upon in your character's history or backstory, with it comes. Give me an acrobatics or athletics check, just whatever's better
Ooh.
for you guys.
All of us?
For all of you, yeah. And hold on, I gotta do this for our lovely Val as well.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
All right. All right.
You said athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah, just whichever is best for you guys. All right. Let's see. So, after the blast, you guys are hit with the shockwave. Of the people hit with the shockwave, Sturf, you stumble backwards onto your butt, as does Val, our first mate. Now,
Can I, since I'm right next to him, can I like kind of catch him?
or he can bump into you and you can try to catch him.
Yeah, can I try and catch him just to keep him on his, from like, to keep him upright?
Well, you're not in Sturf's boat.
Oh no, Val.
Val
Because
doesn't.
Val. Oh, I thought you said Val fell over onto his butt too. And I was
Oh yeah,
saying-
yeah. No, I did. My bad. Yeah. You can try to catch him, but he's he's a portly gentleman.
I'm still gonna try and catch him because he and the other first mate are in the boat with me. And
Okay. Well, give me a strength check.
okay,
Hey, boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
you go.
Yeah,
There
you
go.
take a step back, catching Val and regaining both of you both regain your balance. Now everybody do it again, but Sturf, give me a disadvantage roll.
Gotcha.
so we're doing the same like acrobatics roll, right? Or athletics.
Yep.
Oh shit! I shouldn't have caught him.
Okay, so immediately after the blast of air from the explosion, a wave picks up. The wave lifts your boats up, and I'm talking like up, kind of back with it. So not only do you guys get shoved back quite a ways. You guys are now shoved back quite a ways. But let's see.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty
that,
sure we
Neb
all.
Okay.
and Van.
So yeah, first mate boat. Your boat capsizes. You're all in the water.
Fuck.
So
Oh boy.
So let me hold on. Okay. So yeah, you guys are now all in the water.
What was Val wearing?
Val was just wearing what he normally wears on just a normal day of the ship. Just linen tunic, woolen pants, things of that nature. Leather boots, probably the heaviest thing he currently has on his person. But gentlemen, I hate to inform you, but you guys have lost those strong boxes.
I figured as much. I was sitting here going like, damn, I'm pretty sure I dropped that strong box when we capsized.
Oh yeah.
Are you boys all right?
Just a little wet.
I'm
We should-
upset because I lost the strong box.
We
You
should
can
hurry.
see it on my face.
Some of them could
Surf
still be
might
alive
help-
up there, man.
help
Get
them
your
right the boat.
get your eyes off of the riches and onto the lives. I still want to try to swim over and
Can
the
you
wreck.
right your boat?
Aye,
Can you get your boat
you
upright?
guys can
Yeah,
try that.
As Chenna says that, I swim over to the boat to see if there's anything we can do to flip it back upright.
Yeah, why don't you all give me an athletics check? Or hold on, timeout.
I'll dive into the water to help them as well,
Okay.
to help them try
Yeah.
to flip it. Or if we can use can I use my sailor background to try to figure out what would be the best, easiest way to flip this thing right?
You most certainly can, Sturf. In fact, you know that since you guys have set up the boats for sailing instead of rowing, you should know there's ample rope. And if somebody were to swim under said boat grab the rope, you guys should be able to ride it. But more than likely, it's not going to be too great at sailing with wet sails.
So we'll probably have to row. All right.
Well,
Don't forget the rope.
the oars are probably gone at this point too.
Okay.
Flip it over, tie it to our boat.
Yeah, it
Alright.
might not be the best at sailing, but it'll still keep us
We
out of
can
the
tow-
water.
We can tow you guys a little bit, I suppose. Worst case scenario, we'll just get everyone in this boat and we'll go from there.
So you're all kicking around, floating in the water. Well,
Go ahead and right your ship by grabbing that rope underneath, boys.
I dive down.
Gonna put some.
yeah, give me an athletics check, please. Yeah, you guys dive under, but you're unsuccessful at finding ropes.
Okay.
All right. I guess I dive in to try to help them.
All right, go ahead. Give me a yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you dive in. You do a pretty, it's not like it's a hasty dive, but yeah, you dive in. It's not graceful, but it gets the job done, and you're gliding towards your shipmates. So
try to grab that rope then.
yeah. Give me
Would he
another.
have? Okay. I was just gonna ask, like, with his sailor background and he knows what he's doing, would he have advantage on that roll or no?
Do it all at the same time, fools.
I was just curious. I'm not trying to like tell you how to do your job.
No,
Yeah,
I
I'm genuinely curious.
think it was fine.
I mean, it makes sense that he would have it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it also makes sense. Like, it was just like, oh crap, I gotta get to my friends to help out real quick. So it's like not gonna be like perfect like Olympic
That's
dive.
fair, too.
So,
Oh, I meant on getting the ropes and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
talking about getting the rope.
When he
okay.
goes down to try
I
and
know
get
what
the rope
I know
for
what
that
I'm
check.
looking for.
Yeah, no, go ahead and make that try. But as you guys are doing so, is anyone still like looking at anything else?
Neb
I
looks
imagine Neb
back up
is
at the
still
ship.
there.
Okay. Well, Neb, as you're watching your friends, you watch those shadows of those. Uh, excuse me. You watch the shadows of those floating ships, and they are just sort of flying away, leaving behind like what appears again to be cloud or fog behind them. So they,
So the ship's turned and left.
yeah, basically, that's what has happened.
Well, if Neb thinks that the ship's turned and left, he's going to make the ship he's on as stationary as possible. Try to help right this other ship.
All right, that sounds like a plan.
And since it's really super important, I'm assuming Neb stuffed his strongbow seat of our ship.
Well, yeah, your ship didn't like you guys all rolled good, so your ship didn't get capsized. So everything stored is still stored. And
okay.
didn't you pocket the amulet anyways?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
pocketed the amulet in my secret shirt pouch or whatever I have.
All
It's on your
right.
person.
No, I put it back in the strongbox.
Oh,
I
okay.
specifically
I
said I put it back in the strongbox.
Oh, I thought you said you
but
put it
I
on
told
your
them-
person. That's on me.
No, because I didn't have any way of personally identifying it, so I just put it back in the
Okay. Well,
So do I write the ship with that roll? Same
what was
thing
the roll?
twice.
Sorry.
12
12.
either way.
Yeah, with advantage or without, it's 12.
No.
Damn it. All right.
So
So then I turn to Chinna and ask him, "What do we do now?"
We try again.
All of you
Come on,
at the
lads.
same time.
Can we all fit on our boat? On the boat that's upright?
it will be a very tight squeeze, but it should be doable.
All
you
four
guys
of you try to flip it at once.
you guys you guys will slow it down if you're all in one boat.
All right, well, we should try to flip this boat then. 'Cause I'm
Okay.
assuming we're gonna have to sail to the nearest port in these boats.
So as
Let's see if
Val-
we find survivors.
so Val is waiting in the water. He's scanning the surface, and Val taps Chenna on the shoulder. He goes, "We should hurry." And all the body parts and the blood in the water has now caught the eye of those missing reef sharks. And ignore that. You guys don't say anything. God damn it. God damn it. You don't say anything.
My eyes closed, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't say anything. So I just had a lot of layers all nearby. But yeah,
Ogres have layers.
that's true.
I could sure go for an onion
Those
sandwich.
are like
about-
onions.
That is
I want
true.
a parfait now.
Okay, you guys didn't see that. You guys didn't see that GM mess up.
I really do want a parfait though. I honestly didn't see it because I was looking at something else at the time, so I don't. I really did. And then you said, "Don't look." I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna keep staring over this way."
All right, so we trying again then.
Athletics.
Um,
or...
I'm kind of curious, and I'm not sure if it's something we covered previously. So since that ship crashed into a reef, and reefs are typically around islands, are we near an island or any sort of landmass, or is that reef kind of on its own in the middle of the water?
This is a relatively lower, not too deep section of this southern pass. You guys
Okay, so the reef
usually
is
take.
standalone.
So you
Okay, that's all I was curious about.
guys, I would like to pause here for 5. What was that roll
Thank
for?
God, I've had to pee for like 10 minutes.
Okay, so
Yeah, me too.
Damn it, I made my roll.
no, we'll pause after. Sturf, Congratulations, my half orcish friend. You guys flip the boat.
Flip the ship.
And hold on. I'm having difficulty with my layers.
But
Whoa! You flipped it right onto it.
Yay! And we're gonna.
And Val is dead.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
I'm kidding.
There.
I'm kidding.
Oh my god. There.
the rudder just hits him in the fucking face.
Whap,
bleeding out.
whap. Okay, so we're gonna pause
Yeah.
it for 5. We'll
Okay.
carry on, and
Okay.
yeah.
Awesome sauce.
Sounds good.
All right, and we're back.
See my second night of all that D.
Oh, Peter, that's nasty.
Well, okay then. So yeah, Sturf, you successfully used the rope to overturn the boat, but now because the sails are wet, it will not work too great as a sailing vessel. The strong boxes were lost when the ship was capsized, along with your oars. So, at this juncture, before we continue anything, I would like you guys to roll for initiative.
Son of a bitch! I knew it was coming.
So don't forget, hit your tokens and then hit the initiative macro.
Gotcha.
Oh, I gotta zoom in.
I
I was
gotta
zoomed out to
refresh
see
my-
everything that was
hold
going
my
on.
characters.
Which one's the initiative one?
Next to armor class.
Let go.
Well, there should be an initiative macro button on everyone's screen.
Oh, up in the top left. Got it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
I rolled a 4.
Let's do this, boys. I feel at home in the water.
All right. So I don't know why Giant Rat is still there. You guys killed that motherfucker.
Giant,
should be in the
He's
cave
riding
right
one of the
now.
sharks now.
All right.
giant rats be gianting.
He's like 2 arms.
In our other game, our halfling, we invented a tactic where we call it. Her name is Tilly, and we call it Tilly Kaye. And she jumps on our character's shoulders, and, like tries to shoot arrows at people. It's pretty awesome.
We had
It only works on
one.
the tall characters, obviously.
We had what's the really tall or really short one? What's the tiniest one that you can play as?
I'm pretty sure it's the halfling.
Is it a halfling?
Yeah.
We had a really
Maybe a
tiny one.
gnome. I think it was-
Oh no, I think it was the gnome. But we actually had a this like giant human barbarian guy, and he had a like one of those big axes. And at one point there was a bridge that none of us could reach, and so what they did is he put her on his axe, and she jumped off as he threw her up on with the broadside of the axe. And our DM was like, "All right, hold on, let me figure out how to make this work." But everybody's rolls were perfect, so she like very nimbly landed on the bridge right next to a goblin, and because she did it so flawlessly, like she was able to just like be behind him and like assassinate him. And I was like, "Are you kidding me right now?"
That's epic. That's so cool when those movements like just go off without a hitch.
Yeah, I was like, that's nuts. That shouldn't happen.
Hey, before the
Yeah.
combat is initiated, folks, I do have a question. Can any of you see the nameplates of these tokens?
No.
No.
What about your
I see-
character token? The character
I
tokens.
can only see my nameplate.
I can see mine.
I can see mine too.
Huh.
Yeah, I can see my name, but I don't see anybody else's.
Mm-mm.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
And the sharks are John Paul George and
Okay.
well, there's 4 of them.
I see one shark named Brian Boitano.
What John?
What would Brian Boyd do?
Yes.
Huh.
Brian Botano was in the ocean avoiding lightning bolts. He wrestled with a shark and made his friends look like dolts. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, for the stream, I was just hoping, like, I made another account just for the stream since you guys see the stream thing there. That's because the last stream you guys could see my GM rolls, and I was just like, if any of you guys are watching the stream, that's probably not the best. I was hoping at least the
Oh, I'm not.
nameplates would be shown, but it is what it is.
I'll be honest, I don't really pay much attention to the stream itself, just because I'm usually looking at this and I just have that up so we have viewership.
I mean, some GMs roll in the open, so like the fact that you have them on another screen is not tempting at all for me to look. Like,
No.
Well,
you want
I'm
to
just
show them,
saying.
show 'em. If you don't.
No, I don't. I
Then
don't.
you
Besides, I think watching GM rolls, like if we were to look at, to me, it just takes a little bit of fun out of the game. So I wouldn't want to do that to myself anyway.
That was my thought too. But anyways, Sturf, you guys are still in the water. Have yet to climb back into this boat that you have just uncapsized. These reef sharks are hungry. You don't know why they disappeared previously. Maybe it was that evil presence you guys had felt in that burning ship behind you guys now, or some other reason. You don't know. But now that the dart has blown up and the body parts and corpses of your former crew are now floating on top of the ocean surface, these sharks are frenzied, they're hungry, and you're in the way of a quick and easy dinner. What do you do, sir?
I swim to the boat with Neb to get back into it. Climb up into it and take my action there.
Okay, so you are now in the boat. Is that your full action?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have. I don't know if I want to. I mean, if we. Can I tell, like, are they swarming us or are they trying to head towards the dead bodies and the pieces and stuff?
Well, right now, the bodies in the water are indistinguishable to their dinner. So they're frenzied. They're frenzied beasts, really. They're not gonna care too much if you're alive or dead. They just know there's blood in the water. They're hungry and easy pickings.
All right, then I'm gonna. If they're not noticing anything else, then I'm just gonna take a. Getting into the boat was my action, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
then yeah, that's kind of all I got.
hold on, I forgot to roll for Val, so let me redo that. There we go. All right.
Yeah, no, that's all I'm gonna do for now. I'm just gonna get up here.
Okay.
Just
And
take survey and until the guys get into your ships now.
all right. And it is now this shark's turn. And not seeing anything tantalizing to him right now, he's going to swim up under you guys and end his turn there to where there are 3 warm, kicking, floating, like ready to eat meals. And it's now first mate Val's turn.
Free action. Neb is yelling at him.
Neb's yelling at him. What is he yelling?
Get in the boat. Get in the boat.
To get in the boat, huh?
The sharks can't get in the boat. Oh, you're yelling at us. Got it. My bad.
That's free action while all this is going.
You were
Yeah,
yelling at
Neb's
the
just like, hey, little shark, how's it going?
like, hey, shark, get in the boat. Get in the boat.
Shark is very confused. Huh?
I'm like,
Hello,
that
water-
sounds like
hello,
vicious
water
mockery
puppy.
to me.
Hello,
All right.
water puppy.
So Val ignores you. He's going to attack this shark. He does a hook attack. He is going to hit the shark for damage. But with the special ability from his hook attack, the target is now grappled in the hook and cannot take its next turn. So Val ends his turn with that, and now it's Neb's turn.
Well, he's attacking the shark. Stuff about sharks.
Which shark will you be attacking, sir?
That one.
Which one? I missed it. Ah, okay. Do your worst, sir. Oh, that's
I mean that's his worst slash best.
That's
However
actually-
you want to look at it. However you want to look at it.
that's actually really really nice. You hit that shark with its full force.
Oh, yeah, that was a crit.
It most certainly was. So okay. Anything else you want to do?
No, I think that's it. Continue yelling at them to get in the boat.
I mean, that is a wise decision. Okay. It is another shark's turn. It is now this shark's turn. And that's not what I wanted to do. It was there.
The shark said deuces.
This shark is going to move right there. Chenna, Flame Speaker,
Yes, sir.
you have two hungry, pissed off sharks right next to you, and it is now your turn.
They haven't nibbled at us or anything, though, have they?
So far, no. They're just aggressively, angrily swimming around you, and anytime there's like a chunk of your former crew near their mouths, they do take it. But as of right now, not you guys.
Okay. I would like to just kind of. I'm just gonna delay my turn. I want to. Or what I'll do is I'll ready an action. That if one of them, one of my crewmates seems to be struggling and getting back on the ship or getting attacked, I'm gonna interject.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay in the water, making myself a target, just in rather me than anyone else.
Okay. And I forgot to put my little grapple notice on the shark. The first
neat.
mate grappled. So
I forget, what's the grapple mechanic again?
He loses his next turn.
Okay.
Wait, that's not what grapple does.
well, he's grappled right now. That's what it's doing for right now.
Oh, okay. It just means he can't move.
Yeah, that shark is wound up in the rope that was on the hook
Okay.
that Val had attacked him with.
Gotcha.
Probably will need to take a bonus action to undo. But anyways, so what were you doing again?
I'm delaying to help, basically.
Okay, so you were just readying, and that makes it our lovely bard's turn. Van, what would you like to do?
I'd like to yell at the shark with vicious mockery and tell it to sod off.
Do you have animal handling?
No, but he can still
I don't
yell. He can still yell at
I
it
can still yell at it.
and make fun of it. I don't know if the shark's really gonna.
He loudly
Speed-
I know it shouldn't pass its wisdom saving throw, right?
You'll be surprised with how you roll. Anyways,
I
do
don't
it.
have to roll. You have to roll. You have to do a DC save or DC 14.
I mean, you can still click your vicious mockery button. So
Oh, right.
yeah.
Oh, it's a thing.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's, I need to know how much damage it takes if it fails the roll.
I thought it was just yelling at it. I was like, what is
No,
this?
it takes psychic damage. So it's DC 14. Yeah. The shark is very confused. It doesn't understand you. But it writhes in pain. But to confirm, which shark were you viciously yelling at?
Oh, I'm sorry, the grappled one.
Okay. So he takes that 3 psychic damage, and he's even more angry and confused, and he's spinning in the rope that he's tied up on now. Okay, and that is now Sharky up here's turn. And he's right up on you guys. And this shark, having been hit with that Eldritch Blast, is now
Who yells, "Run away!" and moves away.
basically back to Sturf.
I guess I take my crossbow out and I'll just go stay there and aim at which one of these is not. Like trust my. I guess I'll aim for this one down here in the south. On there.
All right, go right ahead.
Shoot. Oh, I mean, this one? Or do I have to reroll that?
You can take the
No, if since you're rolling with advantage there, and I'm going to allow that because you are in the boat, not in the water. You do have the advantage against the shark, so we'll go with that 24. Again, I'm benevolent.
You sure?
Benevolent.
What's that?
Vanilla bean. Yeah, it's fine.
I'm a Penelope DM.
He's a vanilla bean.
A vanilla bean DM. You strike that reef shark with all that piercing damage, and the friggin' shark is negative damage? No, that's not right. Hold on.
Well, I did the same damage. Eldritch Blast and die.
Right. It should not be dead. But it is definitely not doing so great with that. I just fat fingered the numbers. But no, that shark is definitely not doing too great. Blood is spurting from where that crossbow wedged. It is hit a very, very, very fleshy bit of it into some sensitive areas internally.
So that shark has a crossbow bolt attached to its freaking head?
To its belly, yeah. It is not doing so great. And now it is Reef Shark's turn. Reef Shark can't do anything because he is. Hold on. Let's see if. Oh shit. See if Reef Shark can do anything.
Reefers.
All right, so yeah, Reef Shark spins out of the rope. How do I clear that stupid thing? There we go. He spins out of the rope as his bonus action, and he's going to attack Mr. Val.
No.
So let's see. And actually misses. So, and it's it's confused, and
Val's beast.
thinking of Pokemon, it's slightly confused and it misses its attack. So yeah,
It's highly ineffective.
it's highly. So now it's
Not very
Val's.
effective.
So now it's Val's turn, And why did I close his fucking character sheet? That's because I'm an idiot, y'all. So,
Forgive you.
yeah. So now Val's going to attack the shark right back. That is a hit, and the shark is now bleeding as well. Going to Neb now.
The one that is right up on Val.
On the left or right?
The one behind him.
Okay. So on the left.
Yeah, on the left. Eldritch Blast. Probably does.
Yeah, you missed that one, buddy.
Yeah, I was trying not to hit Val.
Well, the Eldritch Blast goes over Val's head and just whizzes past the shark, barely missing it. Val ducks and looks at you and goes, "Oi!"
What, man? You got a shark trying to eat you.
So that
Get on the boat.
Yeah.
Val looks up and is like, "Kind of busy here, lad." As he's like pushing up against the shark's nose.
Hello.
But what was that?
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Oh, I think that was
Joe's
me.
computer crashed. No.
Is it me? No.
No,
I
I
don't-
think that's me. I think that's
Oh.
Yep, there it is.
Yep.
Oh, it's worse now. It's worse now. It's worse now.
There.
That makes me think of. Did you guys ever see that Harlan Williams movie where he goes to Mars or whatever?
No.
And there's a scene where they're in this they're in a landing craft, and he's like, what does it look like down there? And the whole ship is like in disarray and there's cables everywhere. And he looks down and he comes back up and he's like, it looks like this. And he's doing hand gestures like sparks everywhere. But that's exactly what that static sounded like.
So
Was
like,
Harlan Williams doing the.
so,
Hey, quick question.
yes,
Hmm.
quick answer.
Your
The
daily double.
previous attack I made against that other shark.
Uh-huh.
My other Eldritch Invocation is Agonizing Blast.
Uh-huh.
I'm supposed to add my Charisma modifier to the damage. Does
Did
it
you know?
automatically do that?
Let me check. That was the one you got the crit on, right?
Yes.
No, it's not. You can make it do that, but it's not currently doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just
No,
changed
it's
the
not.
setting for the spell. Okay. So that shark would have taken an additional 4 points. Hello.
That sounded like a rubber band just snapped.
Yeah.
It did. Yeah. Boom.
Right? You know what I'm talking about.
Y'all hear?
Like, it
y'all-
sounds like a rubber band.
I know. Hey, Ryan, can you hear me? Probably not.
I'm assuming he can hear us. I don't think we can hear
Oh.
him though because he's fixing his stuff.
Well, I
Oh.
highly recommend these.
Ignore that.
Ben? Oh, okay, that's gonna. Yeah, well, no, it's still not doing it. So what you would want to do when you have your it's like in the middle of your character sheet, right? It'll have an attack named Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
And it'll have
That's
that.
what I
So
was trying to do. I clicked on the wrong thing. Spell.
yeah, when you edit it, one of the boxes will say like damage like 1d10, I think it'll say. And then after that on the far right, it'll say like +0, but you can change that +0 to +4, and then it'll include that when it rolls the dice.
Would that be damage 2?
Yeah, it is only to damage. So where it says damage 1d8 plus or minus a blank space, and then it'll say +0. If you change where it says +0 into +4, it'll add that onto the damage every time.
Check, check.
Much
Yeah, it's
better.
Hear you.
So when after the
Sorry
weird
about that, guys.
hey, tech issues happen. So but after that weird staticky sound, there was like a boing sound. And I tried not to laugh, but it made me laugh. I don't know what it was, but how did you
I was
describe it,
literally
Joe?
just unplugging and plugging back in.
Okay. Well, no, you are good to go now.
All right, what did I miss?
Nothing. We paused. It's Reef Shark's turn. He is going to attack Mr. Chinna.
Alrighty.
So I hope you're prepared for this. What's your AC, by the way?
17.
We got a pretty sturdy group of characters, don't we?
Okay, so he misses you. He basically goes for an arm, but you're like waiting in the water and it just missed. So
Okay.
now it's your turn.
All right, I will answer it in kind. I'll say, may the light of Tyr drive you back to the depths, and I will use Sacred Flame on him.
Okay, so I gotta do a DC 13 check. Is that what we're doing?
Yes, sir.
I can do that. Oh, what was all that?
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I don't know why I clicked on.
It is adding 4 now, so you got that.
Where does it say that it's adding that?
So
If you mouse over where it says 6 force, it'll show you the dice that were rolled. So you rolled
Yeah.
a 2 and then you added 4.
Okay, yeah, I had to. Yeah, I clicked on add to charisma, but because it wouldn't let me add it. I did fine.
hold on, let me scroll back up and see what my roll was. That is a hit, Zach. So yeah, you Sacred Flame that you basically booped the snoot.
It's Moonfire, right? From my Boomkin.
Yeah. So this shark is not doing very well at all. It is just sort of flopping around right in front of you after you booped it in the snoot with Sacred Flame.
Nice.
Just snoot booping like it ain't no thing.
Yep. All right. Mr. Van, the bard. What do you do?
Dramatic pause.
Joe? Did we lose Joe?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's. I muted my mic because I dropped something and I didn't want you. Like I was picking it up. No, so now that I've noticed, I'm dumb. Remember this. Now that I noticed that Neb is targeting the shark behind us, I turn to him and I say, "You too, you chummy bastard," and I target him with a little bit more vicious mockery.
Okay, so I gotta do a DC 14. Alright, like before, this shark is equally as confused and slightly angered, but he does take that 2 damage you basically give to him.
OP.
And they also have disadvantage on their next attack roll too, right?
Oh,
Until-
so which one did you attack first then?
The first one I attacked was the. Why can't I click? How do I ping again?
Shift left click.
Oh, shift left click. So yeah, that's the first one I hit. Was the. It's not working. Anyways, the one to the right of myself and Val is the first one I hit. The one I'm targeting now is the one to the left of myself and Val because the
Okay.
shift click no worky for me.
Okay, so just remind me when it gets to their turn, and I'll put on
Okay.
disadvantage. All right, so yeah, you insulted a shark, and the shark has no idea.
What I
Why?
just called it names.
Yeah. So the shark you just attacked, it's now its turn. Van, and it turns its attention to you because you hurt its feelings.
Literally.
Messing around with its psyche,
Little shark
man.
brain is-
Okay, and what's your AC?
My AC is 13.
Okay, so yeah, this pissed off shark just bit you on the leg. Take 7 piercing.
Holy God.
Get in the boat.
Okay. Is there any way to change it elsewhere or just on my sheet?
Did you click on your token?
Yeah, if you click on your token, you can actually see where the health is. You can click the health,
I can just
and then
change it
type
there.
minus. You can type -7, and roll 20 will do the math for you.
Okay, cool. There we go. I am now sufficiently hurt.
Yes, yes, that is what you get for making fun of poor sharks.
He's right, you know.
Yes, and now it is this shark's turn. The one down here. He smelling fresh blood in the water. Is making his way up here, and I accidentally moved Chenna's token. He is going to make an attack roll at Chenna now. Since blood is just all over in the water, he doesn't know where it's coming from. It's just a simple shark, guys. So, Chenna, what is your AC?
17.
Okay, so this shark, as you are wading in the water, takes a bite of your leg as well for 10 piercing.
Damn. That's a lot
Ouch.
of damage.
All right, but good news, it's Sturf's turn.
I'm just gonna keep shooting that crossbow. Let me see which one I'm gonna aim at here. I'm gonna aim at the one closest to me.
Okay, and since you are in the boat, not in the water, you can roll with advantage.
Awesome. Oh, that's okay. I'll just take that.
Oh, yeah, no. Which one are you aiming at?
The one right next to this one right here.
The one next to Val?
To the right or left?
Closest to me.
Okay,
Okay.
so
And then I'm also gonna take my my action surge. I think that's what it's called. I can take one additional action on top of my regular action and possible bonus action. Oh wait, does that one die? So curiosity.
no, he now has a crossbow sticking out of that's the one you attacked first, right?
That's the one that Neb attacked. I hit this one with the crossbow.
Okay, so yeah, now this one has a crossbow in its belly, and it is dumping out massive amounts of blood. The way you struck the crossbow, it kind of went in at an angle, so the wound is like a gash plus like the crossbow sticking out of it. It is just hemorrhaging blood.
Great. That'll make him happy.
All right. Then I guess I'll aim at him again to try to finish the job here with my trusty crossbow. It's just fucking
Right.
knocking shit the fuck out.
Fuck yeah,
Saying
do
that,
it.
Now I'm gonna fucking nat one shoot Val, but I have advantage.
Still have
So that's the
advantage.
good thing.
Yeah,
Although I
you
think
still have advantage.
I'm the one closest behind him.
I'll take that 21.
Yeah, so yeah,
Same
it-
one.
Same one. Yeah, it fucking destroys the shark. It takes that second crossbow hit. You basically Robin Hood that crossbow bolt right into this shark. So it splits the crossbow, makes the wound gape even more, and this shark is no longer.
Yeah. You did it.
Okay.
Permadeath for sharks.
All
And
right.
these are reef sharks?
These are reef sharks.
I don't know the rules of reef sharks in D&D, but I know in real life how they function.
I don't know how they function in real life. I just know that well, okay, so it's the the dead shark's turn. So now it's
He has
Van's.
disadvantage.
So
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so now it's Val's turn. Val is going to take. He's going to move just a little bit. He's going to swim right here. It's only 7 feet. And he's going to help your boy out down here. And he's going to attack
Mm.
this shark here. I know you guys were telling him to, like, get in the boat, but, like...
Does that shark up here get an attack of opportunity? This guy?
Attack?
Since he left his attack of opportunity?
No.
If you.
Because
Okay.
he left his attack range?
Yeah.
Okay, now you're asking me questions I'm not 100% on.
I was always under the impression if you leave the attack range of a creature that you're in attack range with, they can have the option of an attack of opportunity. But
That's
I
correct.
don't know. Sharks are tiny brain monsters. So
That is true. We're gonna go with the tiny brain monsters aspect of it, and that shark is just it's hungry. It's confused. It smells blood of prey and predator, and it's very confused right now. But yeah, Val attacks and hits this shark enough for it to no longer shark.
I would have just figured that because that other shark is engaged on me, it probably wouldn't have paid much attention to Val leaving its
that's-
immediate range. Like that's kind of how I would have rolled with that.
Yeah, it's also as you said, Ryan, it's a tiny brain beastie of a thing. So that brings us to Neb.
Have advantage as well.
Yes. Did I not give? I'm sorry. Yeah, you do have
No, that's
advantage. You're in the
fine.
boat.
Yeah, I'll the top left corner that I guess bit Van.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast. Still there?
Yeah, no, I'm still here. Yeah, hold on. I got him. I was just double checking what DC I needed to roll on.
No. Eldritch Blast is an attack roll.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's an
yeah.
attack roll. You don't have to DC with
25
that
to
one.
hit for 11 force damage.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it does hit for 11. All right. So this shark is now pissed off.
These sharks are tough.
So that shark that bit me had disadvantage on that roll that hit me?
No, it was normal roll.
Oh, it should have had disadvantage because I hit it with the. Oh, that's my bad. Whatever. We'll
Oh.
I'll be sure to remind you next time.
I think it attacked you before you.
No, because
Okay.
that one went after me.
Okay, then.
It's okay. I mean, I'm not worried about it now, as long
All right.
unless I die, and then I'll be a little sad.
It's Chinna's turn now.
So, the Flame Speaker was hoping that his allies would get in the damn boat, and they're not getting in the damn boat. So he's getting annoyed. Jesus. So, I would like to grapple Val and pull him onto a boat.
Okay.
that calls for another beat.
Okay. So remind me again the grapple for 5e. It's
I make a strength athletics against him, he makes either a strength athletics or a dex acrobatics against me if, and this is a DM ruling,
Mhm.
if you are ruling that I have to oppose him unless he can just accept that I'm pulling him on board and let me just grapple him.
Okay.
In it mechanically, I want to force his movement onto a boat. However, I'm making that happen. I'm doing it with a grapple. You can let me know however you want me to do it.
Okay, well, make the roll for the grapple, and I want to hear Van's description of what it feels like to be grappled from his friend.
Val.
Van. Val's the names are Van is our bard. Val's our first mate.
Right, I'm moving Val.
Oh, you're moving Val.
Yes.
Because he
I
can't
thought
die,
you said-
remember?
I thought you said Van. Okay, that's on me. So yeah, Val says, "Boy, what you doing?"
We said get on the boat, you old gizzard skin. I don't know, whatever nautical insult would be.
Get on the boat, you old sexton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's old. He's fat and wrinkly, so you know, gizzard skin is he's grotesque.
It's grotesque.
All right.
And there's our new campaign word.
Oh wow. Okay.
I
So
love it.
Val is like, "Oh, lad, we've got him almost on the run," and he's struggling. But honestly,
Hungry. They're hungry sharks, you damnable fool. They're not afraid of you. Get on the damn boat.
he goes, "This is the most fun I've had in ages." But he's still struggling, and
He sees gaping, bleeding wound into the water on me. Van's being like dragged under Jaws
damn
style.
near ripped in half.
Like, and he's like, "I'm having fun."
no, it's true.
Punch him in the face.
He's about to retire, and this is his last adventure, guys. Let him have this. But you know, while he's struggling, I did do the roll, Zach, to see if you succeed, and guess what? You
What's
pull that chubby son of a bitch
Onto the damn boat.
onto the goddamn boat. And why is the boat over? Hold on.
The boat kept drifting away. I figured that was just a mechanic.
Hold on. Hold on.
Under the boat. How specific do I have to be with you?
Okay, so the roll 20 has like, do you want this over or under all the other tokens? And when I put the boat back up, it put over everybody. So you successfully, and I successfully covered you. Oh, you moved. Okay.
Well, no. I actually kind of like it there. I'd like to say, to be fair, I'm still like hanging off of the back of the
Okay.
boat, having just like shoved him over. So
Okay.
I'm like half in the water. Is how I
Okay.
want to do it.
So yeah, you literally use like most of your strength.
I kept it at a 14, so I'm playing that out.
Yeah, so like you are like struggling to lift this old chunky soon to retire first mate onto the boat, and he's arguing the whole time. He's like, "What are you doing? I'm having a great time. We'll heal you. Let's kill these bad." You shove him, and he rolls into the boat. He rolls farther up.
Does he not
And he's-
realize our ship just blew the
I say,
fuck up?
are you more scared of the sharks or your whale of a wife? I'm not letting you die today.
Your wife will kill us if we let you die, you old fool.
Okay, well, he's now defeated and flopped out. He's like, ugh, in the boat. And now
Wait,
it is.
also, everyone you know is dead, so there's also that.
Oh yeah, like okay, so maybe that has some psychological impact going on, and he's just like, oh no. Anyways, it's the bard's turn. Bard, keep in mind, your friendly neighborhood dwarven cleric is now blocking the back of the boat. What do you do?
Well, he's also how far away from me is he?
Like between 5 and 10 feet, not too far.
Oh shit. Okay, I can't do that then.
You can move at any point in your turn and split
Oh
it up
yeah,
as
that's
much as you
true.
like.
Yeah, you've
You
got.
just have
And
you just
thi-
have a in this version you just have a bank of movement that you can use at any point during your turn. So you can like
'Kay.
move 5 feet, do a thing, move
So
10
I
feet, do a
move.
thing, move
I
5 feet.
move however far away I need to be for it to be just outside of the 15 feet range, which I think should be there. And then I hoist my loot above my head, and very quickly, just give it a strum of action as I do this little ditty right here.
What little ditty you doing?
Does that
Me with the
Thunder
Thunder Wave.
Wave?
Oh, I forgot you had that. Okay.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to hit it. With it's not working on the sheet. It's not clicking to the.
It worked when I tested it for you.
Oh well, whatever that is, I can't click on it, so I don't know. Like it's not because I'm clicking on it right now and it's not working. Oh, it's because we didn't give me my slots. How many slots do I have for spell? Fuck me.
Are you doing this second level or first level?
It's only first level,
Okay.
but I don't. I think it's because I didn't give myself the spell slots when I.
You don't have second level spell slots anyways.
No, I
Okay.
didn't give myself any spell slots.
Okay.
It should automatically do that though.
It didn't. It said I had 0 slots remaining. Now I got to figure out how many I have.
That's right. Well, it's a Constitution save DC 14 on both of the sharks. So
Yeah, I'm doing that roll.
At second
now.
level, I have 3. So
Well, if we have to manually do the rolls, we can manually do the rolls. It's not a big
Okay.
deal.
it's
yeah.
just going to be 2d8. That's no big deal.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
so-
oh, here we go. Here we go. Yep. Now it's working. Boom. There we go.
Okay.
Nice.
We'll count that one, and yeah, these sharks did not roll enough, so they each, I should say. Make sure I'm on the right thing. Yeah. So
Imagine,
your thunder wave goes out, and it basically fizzles right at Chinna's feet, and Chinna looks behind, and he sees 2 dead sharks.
Now I can't get this input value to go away.
I imagine the van raises the loot and does like one big power chord. Like
That's
that
basically what I was.
goes off in the
Yeah.
water.
That's basically what I was doing.
So he raises loot up in the water. He's starting to like kind of not float anymore. He does the one power chord, and the thunder wave crashes out, fizzles out at Chinna's feet. And Chinna turns around and he sees those 2 sharks who had attacked each of them are now belly up.
Nice.
And yeah,
If you'd like, Van, just so
One
you
sec.
know, you can still that's fine. You can still swim back to me with your remaining movement, and we can just you can just say I grab Chinna's hand, right? There's just one more little
Yep.
mechanical thing in case
Okay.
something comes up.
Then
As your
let's do that.
item interaction, we can.
I am very out of breath because I am wounded, but I swim over to you and kind of just grasp onto your grasp onto your forearm and clutch onto you.
So Chinna's pulling you in, and on next turn we'll get up.
I'd been eyeballing that one for a while just because I was like, man, but everybody was right next to me, and as soon as you got out of the way, I was like, wait a second.
yeah, no,
Idea.
well played. Okay.
Wait, I think you get the achievement. I think that's the first spell slot used.
It is.
so far in the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. First
Yeah,
multi-kill too.
Has had.
Well, hold on, hold on.
Has had cantrips.
Hold on, I gotta go. Multi-kill. There you go. Or no, that's a
Multi-kill.
double kill. Double kill.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyways.
double kill.
Yeah.
You get to
First.
check the kills, guys. We got 4 more sharks. That's 2 more to Van, and I don't know who finished off the other 2.
Sturf got the top right, and then I think Val got the bottom right, didn't he?
Mhm.
I stopped keeping track, honestly. I think Val has 2 kills. I have 4. Sturf has The spider Sturf has like 5,
Count the
I know I
spiders.
killed 2 rats.
and I think Neb has 2. Yeah, Neb has 2 from the
Kill
rats.
spiders
You
in that
guys were
one.
supposed to keep track.
Yeah.
I did. I normally do that when I'm on a ranger, just because I had a thing for it. But
'Cause,
Make
like,
a
look,
little, just make a little note on your character sheet, right? Just some on
Okay.
some random
there's a little-
skill.
there's a little journal you can do too. Oh wait. Oh,
Okay, everybody say goodnight to my wife. She's taking a NyQuil and going to bed. She doesn't feel good.
good night,
Good
wife.
night. Hope you
Molly
feel better.
brings that.
Okay, so Sturf has 2, right? Or no, Sturf has 5 because he got all those spiders.
Was it 3 spiders or just 2?
It was. I thought was it 5 or was it 3 or 2 spiders?
It
think
was
I have Diggity Dave
it was
did.
it was 2 swarms of spiders,
Okay,
so
2
it
swarms of
was
spiders.
multiple.
2
That
spiders.
still only counts as one.
I was about to say that.
2 spiders and 1 shark. That's what I've killed.
Oh no, I have.
I only have 1 kill so far. I killed a rat. That's all.
Okay. So Sturf has 4. Wait, and I killed 3 rats or 2 rats?
2, I think.
2. Okay, so now I have 4. Chenna has.
So,
I'm marking them in my character backstory
oh, okay. That's
just for now. Chenna has 1. Val has 2.
I
Okay.
just have to-
Are you guys going to climb in the boat?
If we're done with the rest of the turn order, still like combat, then yes, absolutely, we're gonna get in the boat.
Yeah. The 4 sharks who appeared frenzied are all floating belly up now.
Okay, then yes.
Okay. I'll allow you guys to, do your things.
But you guys are gonna get ahead on the kill count, and I'll catch up around level 5. We'll get there.
I'm under the boat though.
My wife said goodnight to everybody. She said it was fun watching, and then I asked her if she wants to play D&D now, and she goes, "No."
You know what? She watched.
exactly
That's
what my
more.
wife
That's
said.
more than I can see. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can we put me above the boat?
no.
Okay, that's okay. I'll just drag myself along the bottom.
Get under that damn boat.
No, but she was like, after she said no, she's like, I still don't know what's going on. I'm like, I could teach you. Like, I'm not
It's
like, I'm-
really simple.
I'm not the greatest myself, and I'm still learning as we're going through. But it's all about the doing. That's how you learn it. So, but we're all on the boat now. There are a few of you, a couple of you, who took some hits, bites.
Just a flesh wound.
Yeah, you took some damage, so congrats. It's the first damage you guys took of the campaign.
But us.
That was also me.
So, Chinna, you are a cleric. You can do your cleric thing.
Don't you dare assume that I'm just some heal bot here to like top everyone off after a fight. Nah. Wrap it
Or-
in bandages and sleep it off. All right.
Or alternatively,
I've got bardic inspiration for
Neb,
that. Or song,
what
yeah.
did you find in that
I did-
strong box?
I did find
Don't-
3 potions
don't.
of healing.
Hoard items. We're gonna have 99 of those by the time we're done.
What is this, Skyrim?
Yeah, not only you're gonna have like 99 potions of healing, you're gonna have like 12 wheels of cheese. Like, how did I get these? Where did I get these? Why did I get these?
And how do I
Level-
carry
level
8 wheels of
19.
cheese on my person?
Level
Right.
19, it's a swarm of 100 giant necro rats, and it's like, wait, get the bag of cheese.
Just give them the cheese. We win.
I tell the flame speaker to save his energy, and I hand them each a
All right. Well, as you guys are doing whatever it is that you are doing, you hear a large wail. Not a whale, but a wailing. Not a whale like a like an orca. Not like a.
Somebody's wailing.
It's like a screech, is what you hear.
WAI.
Yes, yes. I mean, we're on the ocean. You could hear.
Like, are they crying?
Hello, how
say
are
wail,
you?
is it a
You
sad wail?
hail a wail of pain coming
From
from.
your whale. Is that Val's wife?
Val looks at you and goes, "Grr, I'll deal with you later." Um, so,
And I
uh,
heartily laugh.
so yeah, it sounds like just torturous pain coming from behind you guys.
Behind us?
Yeah,
Like the boat that's on fire?
yeah, like the boat that's on fire. Um,
What is that?
That's what we set fire to. Let it burn.
I turn to everybody and just like Rocco from Boondock Saints go, is it dead?
so if you want to know what it is, give me a nature check.
Oh,
Mhm.
I don't have that.
I mean, I got 2. Hey,
Oh.
Joe's
Well,
got it taken care of.
Boom.
Van, my lovely bard. So you are learned. You've learned a number of things. Dramatic pause. What you see before you hold on. I was not prepared for this.
Rock lobster.
It's a
Well,
cliffhanger. We've only got 12 minutes left. We'll be
Oh,
revealed next time.
balls.
You see a walking reef.
So
Wait,
I would
is
imagine
that-
I kind of pass that off to them like, guys, I think the reef is walking.
Oh,
What you know of the walking reef is it is a living thing. It
Okay.
is when it is sleeping, it is indistinguishable
Okay.
from a normal reef. The fire from the ship you guys burned, ashes and embers have fallen onto the exposed part of the reef, waking and burning this ancient creature of the sea.
As I continue to stare at Behemoth in front of us, I take that potion and just kind of tilt it up to my lips. Like 100%, just still staring at the creature, just like, yep.
Yep, it's a thing.
Okay.
This is happening.
I'd imagine we can all see this.
Yes, you can all see this. The reef walker can be seen moving erratically, flailing its appendages. I'm using that word because you do not know if they are arms or legs, but you see it's flailing erratically. Flaming bits of the burning Dulcina rained on it, waking it up. The reef was not a natural reef, but a living one. It howls as it burns. And before you, you see rainfall. This rainfall is magical in nature, and
Fun.
yeah, it is localized to the creature itself. This creature, who has Arcana?
I do.
I kind of do.
Well, whoever has the highest, just give me an Arcana roll. Somebody's going to know what's going on.
Yeah, we are.
All right.
Yeah, we are.
All right. Well, Van Sturf, you know that this creature has cast Create Water. It has cast Create Water enough to douse the flames upon its body.
Just on its body, though, right? Not on the ship.
It is contained locally to its body. The ship
Okay.
is still burning.
Okay.
It's still howling. So the
Noted.
flames on its body are now doused. Gentlemen, how far are you from this creature?
We are a good 120 feet, I'd say. Let me check real quick.
The creature notices you.
God damn it.
All right.
150 feet.
Thank you for the specifics. The creature still notices you.
That makes sense.
What the creature does
No, it doesn't.
is it wails again, this time not in pain, but in anger. This creature knows you have something to do with its current predicament.
Let's fucking go, guys.
You see
How
this.
do I use this healing potion?
You see this creature raise up some appendages and let out a bellowing scream or a screech. As the screech subsides, what you see. Damn it, hold on. Okay. What you see in front of you on the reef that is not living are two smaller versions of what you've just awakened.
Let's
Uh-oh.
look.
And on that, we're going to close it here, y'all.
Okay.
Already.
Okay.
Okay. So if you guys want to heal up and use those healing potions now, feel free, or you save them till 2 weeks from now.
I guarantee you I'll forget in 2 weeks from
You
now.
don't
Um,
get hurt now. Yeah.
They're in the chat, so nobody should forget. Honestly, let's do some just like video game shit. Oh fuck.
Well, it's 2d6 plus 2 for a healing potion. You said there was 3 of
Okay.
them.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
three
there's
of them.
3.
I'll
So I
take
gave,
one.
I gave one to the flame speaker, one to the bard, and one to,
So I'll just go ahead and use one since I was down 10.
And that's what I was going to do as well.
I'm good. Oof.
Well,
That's
Okay.
5 at least.
that's, yeah, I mean, it's better than nothing.
yeah, but you get a 2d6 plus 2,
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
that's
plus
fine.
5.
so you at least get 5 back.
Yeah. So that's better than I was.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I remember that. And we've done that. Okay. Fun.
That's pretty cool. I've actually never heard
Of these reef walkers.
That
I've never heard of
Yeah,
a walking
that was-
reef either.
that was completely out of left field.
I like it.
Nice.
Oh, I definitely like it. That's awesome.
Don't.
Just yeah,
don't-
just to let you guys know going forward, Chin is not that kind of cleric. It's not worth my actions or spell slots to keep you topped off. Like I can bring you back if you go down, but other than that,
I mean,
I'm burning shit.
I would imagine Neb has probably heard of reef walkers due to his particular patron studying it with depths, but encountered before.
Well, Van had obviously heard of them before with my nature and arcana. And I would assume with your arcana you've heard of them before as well.
Oh yeah, I did.
But as a person, I never heard one. That's cool.
Yeah,
No,
no, as a
Alex
player
has
I had never seen that and I was like, "Oh, balls." Cuz
That's
that
so
just
neat, though.
looks
I like.
Yeah, don't Google it. That's all I'm asking. Please don't.
I'm not
Google it.
I don't want to ruin the game for myself.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the same
I
as
did
having
get a-
your DM rolls on stream. It's like
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not here to make.
I could Google it, but that would take the fun out of it for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried about that big one though. The
I
little
am
one,
worried about the big one just because it would take us half a day to walk around it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So the little ones we
It-
might be able to handle. The big ones, no.
it's big.
Go. Let's run.
I've got some ideas though. Not with the creature. Like I'm just looking at myself and I'm like, what can I do?
I'm gonna shoot it with spells.
Well, we'll see what happens 2 weeks from now.
Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z.
2 weeks from now puts us at April the 2nd, so that puts us past April Fools. So whatever happens on that night is not a trick. So,
Enough.
Says you.
well, yeah, I'm the DM, says me. So I hope you enjoyed our feature presentation, and yeah,
Awesome.
and again, we're using the milestone system, so no level up tonight, gentlemen. That would just make you too OP too fast.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
fair.
The giant walking reef.
Although I'm going to tell you this, if we end up fighting this thing and killing it and you don't give us a level 3, I'm going to be a little pissed at you. If that's the case, if we end up fighting it and killing it, I'm going to be a little sad.
Well, on that note, I'm going to say tune in next time, join us next time, and yeah, no, that's about it. I didn't have anything prepared, so yeah.
Fair point.
I hope you guys had
In
fun.
that time.
It is now time to put the thanks for watching up on the screen for our 6 people still watching. So
Nice.